Wait.
How much does a polar bear weigh?
Yeah.
Shane, how much does a polar bear weigh?
Enough to break the ice!
I remember one Sunday, we have TV, we have like on demand, and we're scrolling through Netflix, and I'm like, this is the point. Like we're not even like watching. Oh yeah, there we go. Fixing the camera angle. Get more of this.
Right,
This is Lucas' body. There we go.
Sorry,
So you can see a little bit of Nirvana coffee behind us. But we were gonna start talking about Stranger Things season 2.
Oh right.
So
yeah.
like Shane, what did you think of Stranger Things season 1?
Loved it. I
Loved
thought it was phenomenal. I mean, some of the things like you just can't even like what is going on? What is this about? I have no freaking idea. So it was really good. Special effects, the upside down was fucking awesome. I was like, I need to learn how to do that like now, and I did, and you know.
Jeez.
So it was a lot of fun.
Shane, can you put us in the upside down?
Dude, I sure can.
Next week we're just gonna do the whole show with a Demogorgon.
It's from the upside down next
It'd be pretty legit, right? It'd be so
We're
good.
live upside down.
But yeah, so aside from that, oops, sorry, my bad. Aside from that, it was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I love the character. I mean, all the kids, all the plot. I mean, everything was really great. What's up with the hashtag of where'd the chick go? The random nerd.
Barb.
Justice for Barb.
Justice for Barb.
Like, where's Barb?
Yeah, they wanted to bring Barb back for the second season. She got a pop fig.
I know, right?
She did.
Right, yeah.
She did.
So
Yeah.
she has like this huge fan base, and she was like,
Because it was, I mean, it was. See, here's the thing, right? And I think that brings up a really excellent point. Is I was trying to explain Stranger Things to one of my coworkers, and it's like, well, like the whole season is like one amazing '80s montage movie, but every episode is equally as good as a movie. And I guess, I mean, it's weird to say because I mean, if you guys have watched Stranger Things, let us know. Oi, Captain! Hello, Necromancer. Hey, what's up, man? You guys comment in the comments. Let us know what you thought of Stranger Things too.
Necromancer is a great screen name.
It's a great screen name, and like almost as good as Demogorgon.
Necromancer 10.
Necromancer 10, like
10.
He's
Which
a 10.
killed the first 9.
First 9,
You're
yeah.
at 10.
Basically.
He's the head of his name.
Necro.
Look those other 9 bastards.
Shit out.
But no, like Stranger Things. Seriously, man, it's like I remember watching. It was the end of episode 2 or 3 where Winona Ryder's character like ran from her house because that's when like the Upside Down started like kind of breaking through her house.
Yeah,
And she started freaking out.
through
Yeah,
the walls.
and she like ran and the music was playing and she like found her other son and they were like hugging in the middle of the street and the cops are like coming to find like this body or whatever that had been found and like I was like crying. I was crying and I was like I don't understand this emotion because there wasn't any one thing that sparked me to feel that emotional about it, but it was like the perfect storm of excellent movie television.
It's because you have a child in your life now that lives with you. It's because of Chloe.
That could be it.
It's totally because of Chloe. Because before I had kids, like
You don't give a
whatever,
shit.
don't care.
Yeah.
But like when you see something now and a kid is like sick or hurt,
You're like,
or
no,
disappeared,
God.
or I don't know, in the Upside Down, you're way more invested because you visualize like
shit,
what
yeah.
would happen like if Chloe was in the Upside Down. Like, would you go crazy and buy every goddamn Christmas light you could? In multiple telephones,
sure.
You would do all that crazy shit because it's like
I mean,
you believe it's in, it's in the house somewhere communicating.
I would totally admit, since my son can't talk, being able to communicate with him with Christmas lights would be pretty fucking cool. I'm just saying. I mean, if he was just like Dad, and I was like,
It only gets cooler, man. Like I'm excited for you. Like that's the cool. Like
That's so good.
that's one of the things too. Like I want to point out is that we're all dads on the show. And we originally were like had ideas to like name the show kind of like something we like to do with dads,
Yes,
but
like
it just got like but that's the theme though that we kept from that brainstorming is that dad jokes happen every episode.
so
Like
good.
how much bear weighs?
How much does a
We
polar
should
bear
just do that
weigh?
again, yeah.
Shane, how much does a polar bear weigh?
Enough to break the ice.
Oh,
So good.
So what do we think? Like, how excited are you for season 2?
Oh, I'm cheering.
I mean, Stranger Things. Look at you. Did it break?
Woo!
Did you didn't pull that. You just.
I think I kicked it.
Oh, maybe.
It's a strange thing. I'm in the Upside Down over
Yeah,
here.
well, that's a stranger thing. Well, it makes like now we're like gonna be even.
Maybe.
So,
We'll see.
just random comment. This is just killing me real quick. So, Sarah, was it? Sam what? Sam Humperstead said, don't you find it weird?
Sam Humpeley.
I don't know, it's basically something. He says, not to be mean, but don't you find it weird that a person can't grow hair on their head, but can grow a great big bushy beard on their face?
You should see my back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I would have to say from knowing Chris for years, he did start off life with head with hair on his head
Okay,
for
yeah.
quite a few years. It's not like he's
Oh, my
just
God.
never ever.
I know,
I call
Never
it dirty genetics. Like
Oh
my
my
mom, like you get like so male pattern baldness comes from the mother's side. And when I was,
Mom.
yeah, I know, I give her shit all the
Damn
time.
it.
She likes to claim that it was because when I was a teenager, I used to like dye my hair black, and I was like goth, and I was like pseudo goth because like I had the same personality I have now, but I just really like Marilyn Manson and 9 Inch Nails.
Oh my God.
And
Like you still do right now.
I still do. Like, yeah, and I was thinking this is a phase. I'm like, it's not a phase. I still listen to Antichrist Superstore all
It's
the
not
time.
a face, Mom.
That's so good. But sorry. So, anyways.
No,
so,
it is weird, but it's like I call it the Corvette of my face because my beard overcompensates.
That's
the
awesome.
rest of my head.
Well, I mean,
Doesn't overcompensate.
as a side note, so like my sisters always give me crap because they're like, "Oh, you have a receding hairline." I'm like, "This hasn't moved anywhere." And
You have a peak.
I have a hardcore. I'm Vegeta, man.
You're like you say Vegeta. I say like a monster.
Like Eddie Munster.
Dirty monster.
Oh, it's great.
Dude.
Back with the monsters.
But man, okay, so yeah, Stranger Things, super excited. I love that she loves Eggo waffles. So random. I don't know if that was like 11 does. That's like her thing.
Oh, I thought you were going to chat along with
I thought you
Levin.
said anal waffles.
No, not anal
Blue
waffles. I prefer blue waffles. That's completely
That's
different.
the Stranger
so-
Things porn.
Oh God, no.
Anal waffles.
No, this ain't no.
Like running into a
Oh my God, triple X version.
Eggo
Oh
waffles.
jeez. But
Eggo, man, Eggo landed a great deal. So like, Eggo is like totally taking advantage of how successful the show is on their social
well,
media.
but wasn't Eggo's a big thing back in that time?
Eggo
period?
still is a big thing. My
Yes.
family has Eggos consistently.
Yes,
Well, I know,
Eggos-
but yeah.
So being someone that actually grew up in that time frame, Eggos was a goddamn.
I did too, but
huge thing
I
when they
was
started.
only 7 in 1990.
Was-
How old were you?
Was this 80s or 90s? What's the
It's
percentage?
The show was 80s.
Okay, 80s. That's what I
Put it
thought.
this way, I graduated from high school in '93.
Holy
So,
shit!
Wow.
Wow.
He graduated.
so
I was
I-
3
so
when
I-
I
so I-
graduated.
The unicorn blood is doing you well.
There's a lot of people that call themselves '80s babies, but you need to be born in the '70s to then grow up in the '80s to be an '80s
Because
baby.
I guess technically I was born in the 80s,
So-
but I'm like a 90s kid.
Yeah, you were a '90s kid because
Sure.
I was 5 in 1980.
Tiff says,
So
say no to blue waffles. I
So
agree.
yeah, well, what is Shane then? Is Shane like a 20s?
No, I'm a 90s. I grew up in the
Shane,
90s.
Shane,
yeah.
yeah, Shane would be tail end of the '90s.
I was literally 1990 is when I was born. So,
So
yeah.
the end. So yeah, you get like the Rugrats and
You're-
Tamagotchis.
You were old enough to remember the
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys songs.
Jen was like 94, by the way. So that just makes me cringe. She was
Jen,
94. Graduated.
Your girlfriend,
Yeah,
Jen?
she graduated in 2012.
In 2012?
Yeah, 2012.
She was.
Oh
born,
man, the Mayan calendar 2012?
Yeah, that one.
She was born in 1994.
Apocalyptic baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I graduated in 08.
God damn.
Yeah, 2008 for me. 2012.
Anyway,
for her.
Stranger Things
So-
is a great show.
It's a great show.
Yeah,
It's
so good.
outstanding. Ready for Stranger Things too.
Now, yeah, we're all feeling old. I mean, like it's one of those things where too, like like my wife is a couple years younger, but like she doesn't remember as much as the '80s. But like I'm also like a fucking cinephile, so I love movies, and movies from the '80s. And like so the first season was really. I mean, if you had to pick like 2 influences for the first season, I mean they obviously said this,
Oh my
but
God,
what would it be?
It's so hard to pick. It's so hard to pick too, because like when you watch Stranger Things, if you think about it, if you were in the you grew up as a kid in the '80s, if you liked like comic books or action figures or things that are popular now,
Right.
you were shit on by everybody. Like you were the outcast. It's just like how that Stranger Things show is. You were in the basement. You found a couple of kids that were like you, and you played Dungeons and Dragons, or you lived in kind of your own world. You were not cool. Not like it is today to be, nerd chic or whatever it is. Like back then, you were a social outcast. So you can tell the people that directed Stranger Things and wrote it were those nerdy kids, and they grew up to now as they're adults. Which you see in a lot of industries. It's like this, like how Marvel movies are so popular, DC movies are popular.
Because there's money in it now.
Yeah, right. There's money.
Which is good. It's certainly something I don't want to cry
But it's
on.
like when you watch Stranger Things, you see E.T., you see The Thing, you see.
Oh, is Jeremiah watching? What's up, Jeremiah? Sup? So sorry. I gotta give Jeremiah a shout out.
Give a
By the
shout
way,
out to
Jeremiah, like say hi to Jeremiah, Shane,
Hi, Jeremiah.
because Jeremiah works for Funimation.
Oh, Snapple.
We were talking about anime earlier.
does.
That's true. Yeah, we were just talking about it.
We were just talking about it.
Well,
Jeremiah also has a Goku costume.
definitely.
He does. Jeremiah is one of my favorite people.
He is.
He is. He's a
Because
fantastic.
Jeremiah would be perfect to have on this show to talk about 80s culture or things like Stranger Things because we're pretty close to the same age range.
Sure.
and we're in that same world. But kind of going back to Stranger Things, like there's so many references from the 80s, Close Encounters. There's so much Steven Spielberg.
Okay,
George
that's
Lucas things in there.
Steven Spielberg. I was thinking Steven Spielberg and Stephen King.
Even, especially with the
John
Stephen King with the
Carpenter.
titles. Like, I mean, that's where I watched the whole VFX breakdown of that kind of stuff for the title.
Yeah.
And that's what they talk about. Is like they pull so much from all these old horror novels and stuff. Like the title is very retro. The way it's brought in with the,
Well,
the
there was,
crackling and stuff. So good.
Oh,
So
this
good.
Necromancer 10. You're the best, man.
You're a
I appreciate it.
hero.
Like, I'm someone's hero. Thank you for watching. Tell your friends.
Okay.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends,
Subscribe.
don't kill any more necromancers.
Yeah, no more necromancers. You're already 10.
Or you're getting up in odds.
You might be necromancer 10, but you're necromancer 1 to us.
To us.
That's right.
You're the 10th on the list, but number 1 in our hearts.
Number 1 in our hearts. I love it. Necromancer 10. Shout out to Necromancer 10.
Did you ever see Do the Right Thing? Speaking of 80s movies,
I have seen the Do the Right Thing.
First
The
movie.
Spike Lee joint.
So yes, everything's slightly joined. But when Samuel Jackson was the DJ before he became like a big star, the radio station was the tagline was always "Last on your dial, first in your hearts." That's what it's like with Necromancer 10.
Necromancer 10. There you go.
There you go.
First in our hearts. But yeah, super excited to see Stranger Things 2. There's so many great references to everything, and I believe there's a Stephen King book that's named Needful Things, right?
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure there is, where that it's kind of the same font. How you were saying it reminded me of the Stephen King when you said that with the Stranger Things
Yeah.
font style.
Well, but the second season, I mean, the first, if you guys remember, the first, the new trailer just aired. But they had, Needful Things, there it is. Yeah,
And
it's
they're,
Stephen
and
King
they're in
book.
Ghostbuster outfits. How great is that?
Yeah, because the second season, the first teaser for it was like, it just named movies that it was going to be inspired by. So it's going to have a different feel to it. And the showrunners have already said Stranger Things is going to run 6 or 7 seasons. So that being said, like you could argue that the show can take them and the characters up until the 90s, but it seems like
Yeah.
the first season was so themed and so specific to like kind of Stephen King, Steven Spielberg type of movies that the next one, because they did a teaser and it was like Lost Boys and Ghostbusters and more lighthearted, fun kind of 80s, 90s movies, like nostalgia, that's what it's going to kind of be based on, is when these movies came out, because they're all wearing the original Ghostbuster outfits, so like...
Right, it makes
Ghostbusters
sense. So
one,
if you time date it, if you go off of the wearing the outfits, then it's 84.
Sure.
Would be season 2. So
I
you
was
got-
1.
So you got to see.
Shane, you were negative what?
Yeah, I was like
Yeah, you were
negative
you were
6.
what?
Negative
I
6.
was negative 6.
Negative 6. He
Negative
wasn't even a glimmer in his daddy's
I
eye.
knew he was going with that one. That's true.
Nope.
That's like right there.
Not even.
He was
That's right.
watching Ghostbusters and not thinking
But
about Shane in the future.
I'm curious, though, how do you think they're going to tie that in, though? It's like, is it Halloween? And they're just like,
It must be.
yeah.
They're trick-or-treating. It
Yeah.
looks
Oh
like, right?
yeah, it's
But then again, when I was a child, my mother and me and my friends that I lived with in Chicago, like that I lived nearby, like they made us like Ghostbuster outfits, and we had proton packs,
That's awesome.
and we had like the trap, the ghost trap.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like air pressure powered, so it was like I think
Hey,
you could stop.
Ryan
it.
Gross
What did
followed
you-
us. Woohoo!
Woo! Thank you for following. You're the best. And
Did you have the old Kenner toy where you stepped on it?
yeah,
and
you
popped
threw it
open?
up and like you had to pop. You
Yeah,
punch down, it would pop open, and then
Yep.
you'd like throw like ghosts into it.
Yeah, the little.
And
little
what
toy.
have you.
I ain't afraid no ghosts.
I'm afraid no ghosts. No, I loved it. It was the best. So, Shane, what are you most excited about for Stranger Things 2?
Well, I really liked how they, what was it? Was it Time or was it Rolling Stone? What was the magazine that they came
It was
out with?
Entertainment.
Entertainment, there you go.
Entertainment
There you go.
Weekly had
I mean,
one cover.
because
E-Dub.
E-Dub. Well, I called it last season. I was like, oh, Eleven's still alive. No joke. I mean, they ended off where she's like, they drop off-
Spoiler alert.
Oh, whatever. I mean, come on.
Then again, yes. Like,
You haven't seen it by now.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it by now.
And it's on the freaking magazine cover, so whatever. But yeah, so it's like, he drops off the Eggo waffles like a stump or whatever. It's like, she's still alive. She's just in the, in the upside down somewhere. So you kind of already get that feeling. But then they're like, no, she's alive. Here's the freaking cover of this magazine, and she's smack dab in the middle. And Mike, like the big curly hair is what he brought up. I totally forgot about that.
that woman, her hair grows out. Like,
Yeah,
everyone's like weirded
exactly.
out by it because, like, she
Well,
had
it's like-
she had short hair in the
which-
first
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, like how long has she been gone? I guess we gotta wait to find out.
Well, the crazy thing is, I thought that was going to be like, like a bald cap or something. But like I read, like she actually buzzed her head. And that's a lot of dedication. Like especially for a girl her age, honestly.
I'll tell you what, guys. If I was going to star on a show on Netflix, I would totally shave my head. No problem.
So her name.
Oh, yeah.
Is
No
it,
problem.
Is it Miley Brown? Miley Brown, something like that.
I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but yeah.
Her parents, you can tell, are totally dedicated to getting her as much money and as much exposure
as quickly as possible.
as she can right now. They're very smart because she did all the Comic-Con conventions last year. She did all the tours, all the autographs. all the
Millie
pictures.
Bobby Brown.
Because they know that doesn't last forever.
Right, it doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
And she's smart enough to where she's campaigning to be Princess Leia. She's
Oh, yeah.
doing all kinds of things to where the other kids from Stranger Things, you really didn't see them much doing a lot of conventions or a lot of shows. Now, the kid who's the star, Will, right? Or is Will the one that was upside down? I confused.
Will was in the one that was in the upside down.
So the other kid, the one that was there,
Mike?
that
I think Mike's in
Yeah,
that.
Mike-
Finn,
Mike's in
Finn
there.
Wolfhard.
he's in the remake of It, right?
Oh, dang.
So they said that he couldn't go out and do the convention tours because he was busy making movies with that. But the other kids really didn't cash in as fast as she did.
Right.
So it's smart to build her resume. Like I feel like she's gonna be like Natalie Portman.
Okay.
Where,
gotcha, yeah.
where she
Where's she at?
starts
Child
young
star.
and builds a career, and we're gonna see her for the next.
Yeah, I
30,
agree.
30,
I think
40 years.
she
She's
should.
very smart.
She's an amazing actress. Like when I see elements like that, and like you were saying that her parents are really proactive in making her successful. I sincerely hope they don't pull a Culkin and just like keep all the money because Macaulay Culkin's
Right,
parents, like he
take
ended up
all
like divorcing his parents or something. Like he got when he became
Yeah,
18,
yeah.
he was like, I'm separated from you. Because,
Yeah, he had to like file to emancipate himself when he was
Yeah.
like 17 or whatever.
because they took all of his money, man.
Yeah, to try to get whatever money he had left. Because the other Culkin acted too. Rory Culkin, the younger brother, was in
Yeah.
some stuff too.
Yeah, he
And-
was.
and the
He's
parents
been
stole
in
his
a lot of really good stuff.
Is this gonna be like the twins too, where they just like end up crackheads and then they come back or whatever? What is it?
Are you, like, they were never crackheads.
Maybe-
You're talking
oh,
about,
dude, they
about
got
Michelle from Full House?
No, yeah,
Mary Kate
Mary Kate,
Shelley.
yeah. They got like super
And
scary.
their younger sister is Scarlet Witch.
Wait, they actually have a sister? That's her.
That's
What?
their sister. That yeah.
What?
Yeah,
She's the
one of the
Olsen. Yeah,
Olsens.
look it up.
What?
On the IMDb's, that's an Olsen sister, bro.
So it was. I can't remember.
The social media.
That's right. And there you go. You can follow all of us there. Those are our Twitters and our Instagrams. And if you guys don't, please do follow us. If you guys could, keep responding, keep giving us feedback, keep helping us grow this brand. Tell your friends to subscribe. At least give them the link for the episodes. Let's make this into
And
one giant.
what do you want to talk about next week? Like, look at us up on
Yeah.
Twitter or something.
Absolutely.
Subject lines. What
That'll be a
else?
couple days before the Switch launch, and that'll be exciting. But you guys let us know.
Cool. And we should
Yeah,
post on
maybe-
Monday about it too. So.
There may be a lot of Switch next week, but if you want to
Might
squeeze
be a lot of
something else
Switch.
in there.
Oh snap! I have
Who
one
knows?
question. So, how much does a polar bear weigh?
Ooh, how
Shane,
much does a
how
polar
much,
bear
how
weigh?
much does a polar bear weigh?
I'd have to break the ice.
Shane, please take your microphone out and just drop it.
Oh,
Boom.
And that's it for RedBeard TV. Thank you guys.
So.